Hello and welcome back to watch me playing Stanley Parable.
Workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So I was last episode I found a nuke
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
and I couldn't find out how to stop that nuke. So
Not a single person here.
this time I'm going there and pressing
Disbelief.
shut the fudge up.
Go up to his boss's office, hoping he'd coming to a staircase. Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So yeah, I'm going to now go ahead turn that computer off so nuke doesn't go off and kill me again.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 284. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible. He didn't even have a single
God damn it, I did it too
minute
fast.
later
Too
to-
fast.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Blah, blah, blah. Now if you can go and show that you're calming new age music up your air holes.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the open.
No, he didn't.
doorway.
Okay. Elevator. They are the bestest.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Ticking, ticking.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Ain't that lovely? I'm just gonna turn the lights on.
Lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Can you let me continue?
What secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Blitz.
Did he have the strength to
Blitz.
find out? Now,
Any television?
jumped to life. Their true nature
Such a
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many
Employee observation protocol.
and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Many numbers. What? The employee should never under any circumstances attempt to something. They should never attempt to blow themselves up with a nuclear bomb.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley
Yes, it
been
could.
under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions
Someone got
had
fired. Aha!
to accept
Sucks to be you, Mr. I got fired guy. Must be an Aaron Terrible got fired.
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Well, this is a video game.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes, he has.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and
Maybe in one of those buttons. Like read what I have to do or maybe number appears some screen here. I don't know. I'm just gonna look out to see if any of them looks any different than others that may contain numbers and stuff. No, I can see any.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power.
Oh. So much darkness. What?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Yes, it was. Uh-oh.
He had won.
Yes, I won the game.
Machine unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened,
What?
Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had.
I have a feeling it's gonna slam shut and I'm gonna die again.
Had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go.
It's pretty.
What to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives,
Whoa.
will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I wonder what happens if I stay here. I'm just going to wait a bit. Narrator, can you say something funny? Please? Something funny? I'm gonna give it a few seconds. Okay, screw that.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Was it?
And Stanley was happy.
Was he? Maybe the machine wants him to think that he's happy, but he's really not happy. Oh. I beat the game. Right. So I'm here to check what happens if I wait on this.
Perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
As
I'm not sure.
I sure if I jump down I'm gonna die again.
Investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Right.
Someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
Why?
I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who is her?
Good, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Who is her?
She's been waiting.
Where? This doesn't look good. Whoa.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one.
What?
is that you?
What?
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go.
What?
All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Uh-oh.
Gotcha.
You bitch.
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
You are a
I think I need
fucking
you to see
cunt.
something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
How about I fuck off?
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Oof. Double fudge.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Uh-oh. Press 8.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
What? You know what? I'm gonna see what happens if I don't. Okay, seems like nothing is gonna happen if I don't press.
In there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to
Uh-oh.
do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back
What?
to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
No, I didn't. So, this room is going to turn into the office.
In his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Right.
And so he began to fantasize
Oh.
about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work,
Hello.
he stepped up from his desk to realize
Oh, you
that
dare.
all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
So,
So
I'm going nuts.
he imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice.
What?
It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this
God damn
fantasy
it.
world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room.
Can you
with
please let me
altars
out?
and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Ain't that lovely?
Such a wonderful fantasy. And so in his head, he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
One more time. I don't have a wife!
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's
Well.
doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he
Come
remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay, let's do as you say. So, summer has started. It's beautiful outside and sunny. And I'm sitting inside, playing video games. What's a better way to spend your day? Well, Okay, enough.
Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Bye. I don't know.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, maybe this time you'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
What? Did I die again? You freaking... Oh well. Thanks for watching this episode of me playing the Stanley Parable. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more videos by me, and see you in the next video. Bye!